Guys, I thought I'll make a smoky eye tutorial because I get a lot of questions asking me how do I work with blacks and browns, their dark colors. I don't know how. Anyway, moving on to the eye makeup. Before starting any eye makeup, remember to prime it. So if you don't have an eye primer, you can always go with a concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Fit concealer. It is in the shade 30 Cafe. Yes, that's in the shade 30 Cafe. I don't even know if they make this shade anymore because I can't seem to find it. Anyway, so I'm gonna do one eye. So you wanna put it all over your eyelid and use a damp sponge. Okay, and yeah, this is pretty big for my eye, but yeah, you can work with it. You can use a brush if you have a brush, but use whatever is convenient for you. But remember to prime your eyes before you start with eye makeup. I'm going to be using the Huda palette today. Before you start off with your eye makeup, I'd say always go with a shade similar to your eyelid color so that it's easier to work with it. So I will be going with the shade Demure right over here. Okay, I'll be going with Demure just to you know, apply it all over my eyelids. See, it's almost similar to my eye color, so I'll just be going with that, and I will just put it all over my eyes. As you can see, it's a little bit of a pink kind of a shade, but that's okay. If you're brown, you can go with brown. I just want a little bit of tinge of pink too, so I'm going with that. Yeah, so anyway, so once I'm done with that, I will be going with the color, where is henna? Yes, I'll be going with henna over, no, that's not henna, that's wait, sorry. I'll be going with henna over here, and I will just start packing it on my eyelid, like corner of my eyelid like this. As you can see, I'm just gonna start packing that color. I'm not doing anything, I'm just packing it over here. Okay, so you don't want to do much. So yeah, anyway, once I'm done packing with that, go ahead, take another brush and start blending it to your crease like this. Okay, as you can see, when you close your eyes, you can always see a line. Okay, you can see this line, so that's where you start blending it into, like slowly, and you need hold it here so that you have a very light hand, and then start pulling it inside, but very gently, in a wind wiper kind of motion, to and fro. Just start doing that. Okay, just start buffing out the color. You don't want any harsh lines, and blending is the key if you want to achieve a good makeup look, especially eye makeup. Whether it comes to eye makeup or base makeup, blending is the key. So keep blending it like this. Okay, so, yeah, once you feel like you've got the desired result, okay, once I'm done with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little bit of that. It's near my inner corner too, just here, just with extra bit of color. Okay, you see, and then go back with the same brush and blend it and buff it out. The key is to start with a light shade and then proceed to a darker shade so that you can see a nice gradient effect. Okay, so blend that. I'm gonna keep it around donut eye itself. I'm not pulling it out or blowing it out for a wing, so just keeping it just like that. Okay, yeah, so once I'm happy with the effect that I've got, okay, I'm pretty happy, it's all buffed out. I'm gonna go back and redo it, but for now I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna let that be. After this is when you're gonna use your black. Okay, if you don't have an eyeshadow palette, And if you still want to achieve this, you can always use a brown lipstick and a kajal and still get the same effect. But now that I'm using a palette, I'll be going with the black shade over here and just lightly packing this again over here. Okay, you want to be very careful with the blacks. Make sure you tap off any excess if you have, because you don't want it going all over your eye, your face. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm basically packing it here so that I can work with it and I blend it. So after I've done that, I'm going to go back and blend this. Okay, I don't want to drag it in. I just want it in the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to blend that out over here. The outer corner itself. I'm just doing this. You can see. Okay. Spray it slight with it. Very slightly. I know this looks very weird as of now, but wait until the entire look comes together. It's gonna be a beautiful effect, okay? So once I'm done with that, I'm going to take another brush. I don't want to pull the black inside because I want to open up my eye. What happens is if you pull a darker color inside over here, your eyes become smaller. It does not do the purpose where you want to open up your eyes. So I will not be pulling the black inside to this part of a flat brush, something like this, okay? And I'm going with, let me see, which color do I choose? I think I'll go with bubbly. Okay, this color right here. I'll be going with bubbly. And I'm going to just get like this. Okay, this is a metallic shade. I think be better if you use a primer water or something, but right now I've run out of all of that, so I think I'm just going to use my finger. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger and apply it to my inner corner of the eye. Okay, just this part of the eye, just for me to open up the eye. Okay, after I'm done with that, either you can cut the crease, but I don't want to. I still want a halo effect, which I'm going to be giving for my eye look. So I will be going in with this beautiful shade called Pink Diamond. I'll show you guys how beautiful this shade is. Like, look at that. Look at this shade. Like, it is so metallic. It is just beautiful. Like, look at the pigmentation. This is just one swatch again. Like, look at that. Okay, it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. So I want this in the middle of my eye. So better application is always with the finger. Okay, so I'm just putting that to the middle of my eye like this to give it a nice, it's gonna be more of a smoky glam look. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm gonna just go back with my mattes and just buff, give it a nice effect. Like, look, just blend everything together, make sure everything is blended out, and with the black and the brown, just doing the outer corner once again and pulling the brown inside like so. I told you guys, sorry for the light. It's really a natural light, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of changes. So, but yeah. Okay, guys, I like how this is looking. So I do want an extra bit of shimmer, but I'm still thinking. Anyway, so once I'm done with that, we need to do the under eye. So for the under eye, I'm going back, sticking a small flat brush and going with henna, tap off the excess. Yeah. Anyways, anyway, so I'm done with the brow. I want a little bit of black. You want to always join it here, okay? It needs to look connected. Don't just do that. It always needs to look connected. Okay, I'm gonna go with the black now. Just the tiniest bit, and just do the outer corner as such. Okay. Almost like a very Kajal, but I will add Kajal in the end. I'm not going to be dragging it inside, it's going to be outside again. Okay. Yeah. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go with the shade Sandalwood, okay, just to buff everything out, you know, to make sure this is sitting in place. I'm going to go in with the shade Moon Dust and just put it on my inner corner. Popped. Oh, look at that. Very pretty shade. Just drag it in like this for like a nice effect. Okay. Now to tagline the eyes, using the Maybelline. And so once you're done with that, add on some mascara. You don't need to have falsies. All the falsies give you a whole new personality, but I don't have falsies either. It's an addiction, you guys. It is an addiction. You get falsies on, there's no going back. You do any makeup look, and if you do not have falsies on, it's just gonna feel so incomplete. Like it's so. Start from the roots and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. There. So I went off camera, did the other eye, and came back. And so now let's just highlight that one. Okay. Nothing goes on my face, you guys, because it's going through a rough patch as I told. So just gonna highlight the brow. Now when you're keeping your eyes this heavy, remember your lips need to be very soft, very nude. So I'm first going in with the Nykaa mini lipsticks. This is in the shade Madraas Kaapi 05. I'm gonna go with Nuance from Maybelline. Okay. So that is the finished look. This is the smoky eye. Let me know if you guys like such tutorials, if you would like me to create more such looks, play with colors or neutrals or everyday looks, or what would you guys want me to create. Okay, I will make as many as I can and post it. Let me know what you guys thought of this look, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.